Well, it sure is fucking dusty in here.
Yeah,
but you know what? You know what the one fucking constant is in here?
Huh?
Still fresh.
Still cold.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. We keep it at 69 degrees in here.
That's
not cold.
Warm.
That's not
No,
cold.
it's not.
That is mild.
That is cold.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
69
mild.
degrees is almost 70
Nice.
degrees, Lily.
Leave me alone. It's the funny number.
Lily, it's so
it's the
fucking
dirty
mild
number.
in here. There's so much dust. It's
Where
like a
did
fresh,
this pin come from?
It's like
Sorry.
fresh. It's like fresh snow in here. The dust.
Yeah, it's been a month.
Speaking of
It's
snow,
like
I can't wait.
A bit.
It's been a little bit.
It's been a long fucking time.
It's
It's
been
It's
1
been
week since you looked at me.
nothing
It's been like
changes.
a month or two, right?
Sorry.
Nothing changes here ever.
No.
Love it.
Why would we change?
Why would we fucking change?
We're not making any money, so there's no
If we
incentive to.
didn't get a
True.
if we didn't get a podcast up, like if we weren't gonna record today, I was literally gonna record just myself being dead silent for an hour.
No, you were not.
I was going to upload
Were
it.
you?
I was going to upload it to YouTube, and it's just like it sure is quiet in here, and that's what it
Should we announce the change to the podcast that we're doing here?
We will in a second, but I wanted to say that I wanted to do that podcast bit if we didn't get another one recorded, because the last episode 28, it was me, Lily, Jay, AJ, and Kaylee all in a call, and then
The one before that was just me and Alex.
yes, and no, the one
Yeah.
after that,
Yeah.
episode 29 was just me and Lily, and then this episode number 30 was just gonna be fucking me. Like they
just
just
you.
I'm the fucking custodian, like mopping up the floors after everyone's clocked off, and I'm just here.
Yeah.
It
You should
just
have
work
me do
here.
it.
Time to make this episode irrelevant to anyone who's listening to it way later down the road. We are going to start uploading this as a bi-weekly podcast, and we are going to pretty soon, like in a few weeks, start uploading our Singles Club on the off weeks podcast.
Our new cool podcast with me, Tyler, and Jay. Jay, cool. Jay twice. Lily doesn't exist.
2 J's!
I'm not part of the
Holy
show.
shit!
It's pretty good. Man,
Me, Jay, and Tyler talk about music for 30 minutes.
My
So much
brain's
happening,
fried.
Mom.
My brain's
much.
fucking fried. I've been working for 5 days straight.
That's the
it's
normal amount of days.
Well, I don't usually, and also I work very difficult job. It hurts
No, I
my
understand.
bones.
Hey, should take breaks.
Just stop
I can't.
working. The company.
Yeah,
will
just
let
stop
Just-
fucking
Just
working.
stop. Just stop
Mhm.
working now. Please.
Stop it.
I almost
Get some help.
lost my fucking yearly wage increase of 25 cents because I sat too much. A little too much.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I work as a fucking dishwasher, and they're like, we can't have you sitting on the job. It's like, I don't see anyone. What do I...
Jesus.
It's it's
It's bad for morale
bad
that we
thing.
let people sit.
oh yeah, real bad for morale. What's that like German like supermarket chain that doesn't give a shit?
I don't know.
It's like
The big one?
Anderson's. Aldi's areas in the background told me. Aldi's.
Oh, yeah.
All these nuts.
Aldi's is proof that it doesn't fucking matter.
Tyler's so fucking funny.
Aldi's like have you ever
Yeah.
been to an Aldi's? I assume
yeah.
you guys haven't.
I have.
All
but-
these basics.
No, so like Aldi's, when you go to an Aldi's, the cashiers are sitting in a stool that's like eye level,
Yeah.
and like it doesn't change anything.
Yeah, it's literally like you're still interacting with the fucking employee.
General public.
Yeah. Like it's the exact same thing, except they are now sitting.
And everyone's okay with it. Why
Yeah,
is there like
'cause
this
Aldi's is
weird
great.
stigma in capitalism that like sitting down is bad?
Like not to be like, the German companies did it great, but I'm going to say the German companies did it great with Aldi and Lidl or however the fuck you
That's
want to
because
pronounce it.
Germany has a lot more workers' protections
Yeah, but like-
than any other
like-
country.
but like
outside
Lidl-
Europe.
Like
large
Lidl, like
percentage
I
of
don't think
has
they have
union.
seat chairs, but they do a really cool thing where they only have like max 3 brands per product, which is very nice. Like they only have store brand and 1 big name brand. That's fucking it.
And then
It's
like
nice.
a weird other person.
What?
I've never. Well, you said 3, but you.
Well, I
named
don't know.
2.
Sometimes there's like I don't know, like Lay's, like I don't know, like if Pepsi store brand Coke, I don't know.
Isn't that effectively what Walmart does?
No, I don't know. Well, most grocery stores have, store brands and name brands, but I don't know. But Lidl does it like reduces stock as much as possible between brands so they keep their prices low.
Is that really why prices get so high in stores?
It can be. I'm sure there's a lot of factors, but it is one variable.
Is just having a lot of different brands to stock.
Yeah,
so
well,
it
I mean,
increases
because
the
like you're
price?
paying more money for a bunch of different stuff that less people are likely to buy.
Oh, it's cheaper for the store.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were saying cheaper for the consumer.
Well, in the end, it will be just because the store saves money, so they're able to charge less.
For their store product.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is
That's
nice.
interesting.
So support your local Aldi and Lidl. Like fucking beat Walmart out of town.
Yeah, beat out the mega chain that will definitely losing your business is the one thing that will change it.
I steal from Walmart.
I do steal from Walmart.
Walmart employees steal from
I
Walmart.
I steal candy from Walmart, and I'm not ashamed to say it.
Oh, I steal hundreds of dollars worth of products if I can sometimes.
I don't
I
think
stole
I've
the whole
ever
fucking building.
shoplifted.
This is a joke for those who are fucking weird snitches.
What are you gonna do?
If you snitched to Walmart, you shouldn't be listening to this.
How have you gotten this far as a snitch for
There was
Walmart?
that one dude.
Just in general.
There was that one dude on Twitter that was like a heavy right-wing supporter and was like, "I love your
Yeah.
stuff, but you guys shouldn't like bad talk the president." And then like, it's like
Wait,
how
for what show?
for us. For our,
Us?
they tweeted at us. Do you not remember this?
Oh
Oh,
right.
Oh yes, I
right.
remember this. I remember.
That
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
dude.
But yeah, I was like, how did you
Uh.
get this far into our content without like realizing? And then like we replied with it like, hey, if you support like Trump or like
Donald
like
Trump.
heavy right wing shit, like
don't watch our content.
Like go
Fuck you.
away. And they were like, what do you mean? And like I think they were trying to start a dialogue to create discourse, and then I blocked them on the account.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then for some reason on my side account, I posted a picture of my hair. Like I was like, "Oh, my hair's so curly," and then they just responded with "Okay, Corley," like in the way that I misspelled curly for comedic effect, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, Block?"
Wait,
Yeah. No.
wait. It's the same guy, but it was on your personal Twitter.
Yeah, because
Who
like,
is this
That's
guy?
weird.
Who
Yeah.
are you?
it was the same day.
Are you
so
still
but
here?
I
Go.
fucking hope
It's-
not.
Oh,
Go
it makes
home.
this guy makes me think of the guy that went and bothered you when you were streaming Sam and Max.
Oh my
on
god.
Twitch.
There was
Did we
yeah.
talk
there-
Tell it on
that?
There
podcast.
was-
We never
yeah.
talked about it on podcast.
we didn't talk
yet.
about it on the podcast, but I'm streaming Sam and Max the first season because they remastered it. And at one point, I think during the first session of it,
It was episode 1.
they changed the
Yeah.
voice actor for the character Bosco in that game because they wanted to have an actual black person voice the black person.
Yeah,
in the game.
because we were me and Alex were talking about it. We were like, why'd they change the voice actor?
Yeah,
I looked at the
yeah,
voice
yeah.
actor. I was like, oh, it's an Asian man doing a black person voice, and the
Yes.
current voice actor is an actual black man. Cool.
Yes.
Mhm.
And at first it was like, whoa, that's not the same voice. And then you're like, well, I'm over it now. But someone
Yeah.
came
Yeah,
into the
it's-
chat and was like, trying to like get me to like join his side of like hey, isn't it I think they should have just kept it. I think this fucked up what they did. I think they should have just kept the voice. I'm like, I don't care. And then he stopped talking and left. And I was like,
Yeah,
so I guess you
just
joined
fucking left.
just to talk about drama about a voice actor, huh?
For funny dog and rabbit game.
And like,
Oh my lord.
Anyway,
It's like-
People just want to
about
start
Trump.
fights on the internet.
Yeah.
people, yeah.
Stay
I had
away
some
from
like
our shit.
I got like some like during episode 4 I got like some backseating, but I didn't see it because I was paying attention to the
Really?
game. But like I just had a brain blast. I think it's the same fucking person.
Oh? Here, while we're talking, I'm gonna check the VOD and I'll confirm it.
Okay.
That'd
But
be
yeah,
so funny.
they came in and they were like having an actual conversation. I was like, okay, maybe that was a one-off thing. And then like they just kind of like their personality where like I just think for a second or I'd be listening to dialogue and they just tell me what the next thing to do is. Like it's the point of the game is to listen to the funny writing. Like I'm not
Yeah.
if I get stumped, that's one thing, but I was just like listening to the dialogue and thinking about my next move. And like in the middle of having a like going through the dialogue trees, the person was just like, go here, do this. I'm like, oh, okay.
Gee, thanks.
Thanks, I guess.
Like, don't you want to hear the funny fart joke? Like, why are you here?
Did you wanted to hear the person pretending to be Abraham Lincoln in the game say, I did not have sex with that woman? Come on.
Yeah, you're not trying to be a speedrunner.
No,
You're
I'm
trying to play through it casually.
yeah. It's very strange.
Yeah, like
People
who
on the
speed
internet.
runs Sam and Max other than like, you know, lunatics that speed run everything? Like Sam
Well,
and Max is
I-
a game to sit back, relax, think only minimally.
Yes. And every once in a while get stumped by a little thing.
Yeah. I'm not very good
Yeah,
at puzzle
let's
games.
see. So, the name of the guy that bothered you in the first session.
Probably don't want to just say their
Is-
name. That's kind of rude. Even if
Why?
they're
Why is it?
I just don't like saying people's usernames.
Bleep it out, Lily.
I think it's.
Hold
I
on,
think
hold-
it is.
I'm
just
not.
rude.
I'm just gonna fucking make
Beep,
a beeping sound.
Beep.
Okay.
Yeah, use me.
Here, I'll do one. Here, hold on.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
It sounded more
Really
like an air
good.
horn.
No, an
The
air horn
pep
is like
rallies
a.
again.
No, hold on. Air horn's like a.
Yeah.
That laugh made a really good waveform.
Good.
It looks like a
while
funny
Lily's while we're vamping for time while Lily tries to play detective, I'm gonna do Rich Evans's laugh real quick. That looks pretty good.
Who's Rich Evans?
Rich Evans is a person from Red Letter Media, reviews,
Oh.
and also the voice of Ash from The End Is Nigh, which is a good video game.
Oh.
But yeah, he's on Red Letter Media, reviews movies, has a very distinct voice, and is a very funny individual. And also is the butt of every joke that Mike Staclaza, another person on that show, makes. Every single time those two are in a room, all Mike Staclaza does is shit on that man.
Okay, that's. So that's.
You can just say
I found the name of the first guy.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
At what point in session 4 was the other guy?
It was around halfway. I was at like in front of the White House trying to talk to the giant Abe Lincoln. By the way, if you don't know what Sam and Max is about, sorry. You
What?
should go watch
Who
the
are you?
VODs. Like
Yeah,
you
watch
should
the
really, like,
VODs.
sorry if this makes no sense, but the whole point is having contextual knowledge of everything.
If you
By
want to
the
learn
end of-
more
by
about
the end
Sam
of-
and Max after the VODs, watch Alex stream the last of the episodes later.
I'm probably gonna
Yeah,
stream
baby.
it sometime on the 26th or 27th. Probably on the 27th. Or maybe the 26th.
So you're
who
in
knows?
front of the White House.
Yes, and Abe Lincoln is there, and there's like a stage, and like, I think it was at some point when I was in Bosco's store, he was there for a long time and was actually having a conversation, but then every once in a while would just interject backseating. What else has happened recently? Well, there was an insurrection. A new
That did
president.
happen.
Let's not talk about that
yeah,
on our
that's
podcast.
that's just
See
a
you
pass.
later, Donald.
That's just a passing remark. And then also new president. And then I don't know, like, did we get our bad stimulus check in that time? And then people spray painted
No.
Mitch McConnell's house.
Yeah.
That was pretty epic. Fuck you, Mitch. Anyway, the what else?
Motherfucker.
New Year's.
New Year's
Christmas.
happened. Lily got very wasted on New Year's.
I also did,
Jay also got drunk.
which is very
a
out
heavy-
of
That
I
was
character.
a
got so
very
drunk
heavy
on New
night.
Year's I couldn't walk the next day.
Aw.
Lily.
Well, I could, but just it took me a
Lily
while.
went to bed and woke up drunk.
I did.
I sobered up by about 7 a.m. I think. I stayed up.
Incredible. We played Jackbox. That was very fun.
Different
We
person.
played Jackbox. I built a Lego ship.
Alex, it's a different person.
Epic. That's
Ah.
good.
Yeah.
Are their names
I have a new
any
PC.
at all similar?
Oh yeah.
No.
Damn it. My brain's bad then.
Completely unrelated.
Well,
Unsuccessful brain blast.
sorry, regular backseater, and fuck you, guy at the start that wanted to start drama.
I'll
Tyler
start.
got a
now.
cool gamer PC.
I still
Yeah.
would recommend you don't backseat if you listen to our YouTube stuff and this podcast and you know who you are. Try not to backseat on
Fucking
twitch.tv, especially
Nope.
for point and click games.
I'll start more drama. Fuck both of them.
Wow, okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
got him.
God.
I try to correct the behavior if it's not just like outright horrible behavior. Like backseating is like a bad habit that
Yeah.
you should really get out of, but like the other dude was
Trying
just trying
to start
be
an argument
abhorrent.
about a black person voicing a black character.
Yeah. That's just abhorrent behavior and I want you to leave. The other dude, like, you can turn it around.
You can stay, just do not do it.
Maybe
Be
choose a
better.
different game to backseat. Like if I was playing like, I don't know, like Into the Breach, like the strategy game by the
What the fuck is that?
It's a
game?
strategy game where you
You don't
fight
know
bugs
that?
in big mech suits it's by the FTL developer.
Oh, that game. That's a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
game.
If I was playing like a strategy game like that or something, I probably would like backseating probably help because I could take it as advice and like say yes
Yes.
or no to it. Like if it's a
Twitch-
point and click game, there's just one solution. You don't
Twitch
just spoil
actually
that.
has like tags that you can write. Like I think I know there's one that says backseating allowed, but I
Yes.
don't.
Yeah.
I think there might also be a tag for
I
no
believe
backseating.
I believe there's that.
Because
And
like
there's
you can
also blind
put tags under
playthrough.
the stream, like action adventure game or casual.
Yeah,
or,
I usually
like,
One
put
of them is
them-
LGBT. I use that one a lot.
Yeah,
friendly shit like that.
but
The
yeah,
LGBT
Because I
one
know
is
I
just
know
your
my
stream
friend
is
Max
LGBT.
does backseating allowed on his streams as well.
yeah. For certain games,
Yeah, Max does let that happen. on his
Max
stream.
Pacheco raided me on Monday
Max
He
is
did.
so
2
nice.
2 Mondays ago when I was playing. It was great. I got an influx of people. I think we had 10 people in there. That's crazy.
Aw.
10 whole
Yeah,
people.
Max is pretty sick. If you ever stream on a Monday or a Friday, he's gonna raid you.
It's pretty
Yeah.
epic.
Unless
Yeah.
there's another streamer, he's gonna.
I'm
raid.
trying to stream on not Sundays anymore because I'm starting to realize that everyone's fucking busy on Sunday.
Yeah,
Which is
Sunday
fu-
is
which
the
is-
day
which
for
is-
the Lord.
Which is very funny. Yeah, I guess I got
Yeah,
to take.
getting busy for Jesus.
Yeah, I got to get busy for Jesus, but yeah, I'm gonna like. I work Friday, so I
Oh,
can't,
God,
and
Brian.
Thursday, so I like try not to work or stream those days because it'd be at like, fucking like I don't know, like 7-8 p.m. But I try to stream on like the early afternoons on like Mondays now or Tuesdays, I guess. I didn't do it today because I got woken up today. We had to pay like a mortgage payment, like a big one on our house, and like it's even though we just turned in the money for it, we got a phone call for it, and my mother was trying to get in contact with them, and they put her on hold for like hours, but and then they closed, and so so they just held her for like 3 hours and then turned off the phone and hung up.
Wow.
That's
and then
ridiculous.
and then we had to call. So she tried calling them again this morning at like 8 o'clock. And so they put her on hold again, but she always has it on speakerphone if she goes on hold. So I was sleeping and I just woke up to like fucking clown waiting music. Their waiting music sounded like actual like DIY YouTube hack tutorial videos. You know the ones I'm talking about? Where it's like cut soap in 8 ways and turn it into like a plate. But yeah, it was that kind of shit. And it was playing over the phone as waiting music, and it was like a 6-second loop, and my mom had her phone on full blast speaker walking back and forth in the hallway. And I just woke up to hearing that through my door. And just like, and so I went back to bed at like 8 a.m. and then because I didn't set an alarm after that, I fucking slept until 2 p.m.
Woo.
It was playing to wake up at like 11. So I didn't stream. Instead, I played Hitman, and that's a good game.
It is a good game.
It's very good.
Fun to watch.
I'm so glad.
I have a really bad stitch in my side. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Tummy hurt for too
Are you
long.
okay?
Lily's going to die disease.
Are you okay?
It hurts. No, I'm not. Go on without me. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second.
Okay.
Oh no.
The Hitman is very good, and I'm glad that IO Interactive bought themselves out from Square Enix, so now they can do whatever they want, and don't have to do weird dumb shit. Although I don't like that their first move as being independent was to make the end of the trilogy Epic exclusive for a year. I kind of am over Epic games and wish they would go away now. I gave them a shot and they still haven't fixed their shitty fucking thing. Their fucking
shit store application.
Their store application sucks so bad. I gave them a year to get it under wraps, and
like
in a year, the only thing they did was add the wish. Like the only thing they added in a year, besides like their only excuse is like we give away a free game every couple weeks, and usually they're and now they're starting to loop. And like there have been, I have seen repeats.
Encourages innovation,
and so there were
cart, right?
I have no idea. I don't know if they. I believe they have no cart. You have to buy things one at a time. They in their year, the only feature I think they've added is a wish list. It also it eats up as much RAM and like CPU usage on your computer as like having a Discord call, which is fucking bad. That's not what your storefront should be. Anytime I boot it up, it's slow and shitty. But yeah, I gave them a chance, and I bought like 3 games on it, and was getting the free stuff. I was like, this is neat. And now I literally hate it so much, I rebought all the games I bought on Epic on Steam. I bought the games twice.
Wow.
I literally don't want to launch that program so bad. I bought Outer Wilds, Satisfactory, and Outer Wilds, Outer Worlds, and Satisfactory on Steam. By the way, those games are all good. Those games were all good and started as limited Epic exclusives. Except I didn't realize that literally every Epic exclusive was on a fucking ticking time bomb, so all of those things would come to Steam eventually. I was under the impression that they were permanently exclusive. So
that's what they got you. That's how they got you. That's the trick.
Yes, because Satisfactory didn't say that it was coming to Steam eventually. They just shut down their Steam page.
They probably didn't know that they could.
But yeah, it's the same thing with Sea of Thieves. As soon as it came to Steam, I bought it. I did not want to go through another fucking launcher. I also didn't want to get Windows 10 for the longest time, and I still think Windows 10 is kind of stinky.
One day I might buy Sea of Thieves on Steam, but I honestly don't care. I like the Xbox
Speaking of Sea of Thieves, they're adding a season system.
Have you figured out what they're doing with that yet?
Well,
there's a free and premium tier.
It's coming with the new content update, which apparently is adding a new voyage for merchant stuff, where you go find a sunken ship, a sunken merchant vessel, and the season system is apparently with season 1 is you can pay for a season pass or you can get a free one. They have not said, and they're not going to show it off until Thursday. I dread it very much because I hate seasons. The only time seasons have been done correctly is with the Halo Master Chief Collection, where you can go back and play any season. You won't miss out if you weren't playing a game. I hate, like, you need to be playing this game on January of 2021 to have gotten this thing. I hate it so much. I hate the feeling of missing out. The FOMO. I hate.
I've played so many MMOs like that are web browser based. That I don't care.
MMOs, I get it, but
Sea of Thieves is an MMO.
It is, but also it's not a huge the thing with seasonal things in something like a Final Fantasy is the seasonal events in Final Fantasy are you get a single you get a weapon and it's moderate and it's okay, and all Sea of Thieves shit is it's cosmetic, and I could just let me leave it on the store. I don't like things just disappearing. Sea of Thieves has done it so right where after an event happens, a seasonal event happens, they put the shit on sale in the black market, but very expensive, or you have to do something very specific to get it.
Okay, what if the season is just it gives unique world events that don't stay forever?
I doubt it.
And stuff like that.
Because
what if it's a world change and the season pass lets you do, I don't know, something early?
I fucking doubt it. I bet it's going to be cosmetics.
It's effectively buying premium quests.
Nope. I bet that one of the things will probably be a Gilded Voyage to get people incentivized. But I think definitely
Gilded
Voyages
is probably what a season pass will get you. Maybe it gives you the cosmetics for free.
I doubt that.
Alright, here's what I would hope.
Also, that would having a Gilded Voyage cost money to do is literally spend money to get a virtual currency, but it's now you could spend money to lose the chance at virtual currency. Because you could be okay, I spent $10 on the season pass to get a Gilded Voyage so that I can go earn gold and doubloons. Maybe, unless I get attacked and then I lose my $10.
I think, here's a possibility, is that the season pass...
Also, sorry if no one cares about Sea of Thieves, but...
I care about Sea of Thieves!
I care about Sea of Thieves, so this is important.
I care about Sea of Thieves.
It's possible that maybe the quest that's for the season is it costs doubloons or something, and then the season pass just lets you do it for free, kind of thing.
I think it's just a fucking mess, and they shouldn't have done it. I just got back on the bandwagon. It was praising how they were doing real life money things in that game. I was they're doing it so well. There's no season pass. There's no bullshit. And then a month later, they announced that they're releasing seasons to the game. And I swear to God, I bet it's from up above
Sea of
from
Thieves
Microsoft.
Inaugural Battle Pass season. Battle Pass, intended to offer tangible sense of progress even when engaging in short sessions, feature 100 progress levels, associated seasonal rewards that can be unlocked through exploration, adventure, and combat. There's also talk of pirate trials that celebrate existing content and encourage you to play in new ways. Notably, this seasonal model also marks a shift in development strategy for the multiplayer pirate game. Instead of delivering new content on a monthly basis, as did previously, Rare will now release new features every 3 months at the start of a new season. It's changing their development cycle, is why they're referring to it as seasons. That's how long Fortnite seasons are. It's a quarter.
Hopefully that means the big content updates are more bulkies if they're going to be 3 months apart.
I think the season pass has to do with PvP and shit.
I definitely think that it's going to be a top-down call from Microsoft, just like it was Microsoft's top-down call to release that game before it was finished. And it's going to be bad.
I figured it out. In addition to the Battle Pass, which is entirely free for all players, seasons also include a separate premium component known as the Plunder Pass. This unlock discounts for existing items in the premium Pirate Emporium store, along with a few exclusive items. And that's it.
Okay, so the pass is not... Okay. The way I had heard it explained to me is that there were 2 tracks of the progression for a season, and one was free and one was premium. Having just a couple that just sounds like a the seasonal items like the icy boat and shit. But also, I still think it fucking blows because I hate seasons.
Doesn't it just effectively make a premium item limited as a purchasable thing? They might do a black market thing where after a season it goes into the black market.
If they do that, then they've done it right. But I'm afraid that they won't. Anyway, I think Microsoft's fucked that game 2 ways to Sunday. We'll be back after the break.
Hell yeah. Hello, everyone! Oh my god! We're back.
What was that about?
We've been talking for like 20 minutes.
Energy.
This isn't the kind of...
That's me going into girl mode.
I'm a girl. That's fucking
girl tuber
mode. That's
mode.
not girl mode.
Yeah. So,
I don't know.
this is something I want to bring up. And again, it's one of those things where it's like...
If
you're watching in the future...
If you held that for just a second longer. This is a story of a girl.
Oh my god.
Don't get me started. You can't activate my hyperfixations on podcasts.
So this next month, February, the month of love and Valentine's Day or whatever, we're gonna be doing another special thing.
What is that?
Well, we
What's
learned our
love?
lesson from October. Instead of posting a video every day like freaks, we are going to just post the videos that we want to make. And it's gonna be a bunch of themed videos like dating sims and stuff. So expect that.
We're just gonna
that's
go.
enough for
We're
us.
just gonna go.
That's our ad.
Wait.
We're just gonna go to Pornhub
And a
and
very,
browse.
very special stream on Valentine's Day.
Yes, a special stream on Valentine's Day and a special video.
Yes. Twofer.
Epic.
A double thing.
I think that for one of the videos we haven't thought of this one. I think we should just go to a porn website and browse.
I don't think we should do that. I think that's a
Can you
nightmare.
imagine if everyone was like, "Yeah, that sounds good."
No.
Let's do it.
You didn't yes and my funny bit, Lily.
Haha, okay, what are we gonna do? Go to furaffinity.com and look at the fur porn?
Yeah, that sounds
.net,
pretty funny.
Is it .net?
I think.
It's .org.
You might be right.
.org.
.gov.
.edu.
Yeah.gov.
So, anyway.
Minecraft!
We've been playing a lot of Minecraft. It's Minecraft.
I wanted to beat you to the punch. I got very excited.
Yeah, Alex, tell us about
So
Minecraft.
excited.
I've learned how to do mumble proximity chat with mods, and I also port forwarded everything, so now it's all I have my own server and I don't have to pay anybody. Because man, I thought about it, and there are some perks like not having to actually run it on your hardware, but goddamn, it's so expensive to pay for a fucking Minecraft server. You know, let me go look at one. The one I was gonna get because it made server. No, not that
Pro
one.
MC
I
hosting.
went to Server Miner.
Creeper host.
I went to Server Miner. And Server Miner has really high reviews and is good, and you can just easily drag and drop RAR files for mod packs. It makes it really easy.
Yep.
One click. So no,
Is it
Most
like $100
of them
a
do
month?
that.
it's not here. I'm going to you have to actually pretend like you're about to buy a server to go see the prices.
Yeah.
For 1 MB of RAM, 1 megabit.
How much is it?
1 megabit. 1536 MB RAM. So a gig of RAM. A gig of RAM. Any mods.
okay.
15 player capacity. $8 a month.
Wow.
That's really shitty.
Expensive
Yes.
for that.
How about 3?
One
How about 3? How about
gigabyte of
yeah?
RAM?
How about 3 gigabytes? 30 players. Oh, $15.
I've run with cheaper server hosts that have better integration.
It's such a shitty amount of RAM.
I had a 32 gigabyte RAM server that cost me $15 a month.
Yeah. You want?
I don't know what the fuck
10
host you're looking at.
Server Miner is a is a scam. This place sucks. Sorry, sorry, Old Bakery Camden Road. I don't know where the fuck you live. This fucking
Camden Road.
Yeah, but I don't know where the city or wherever the fuck these people live.
Sounds
Camden.
like British.
Camden
The,
Road.
British.
But the fucking
British.
the fucking
That might be why it's
the-
so
the-
expensive.
the-
Is because it's using euro.
No, it's giving me USD conversions.
No, but it's like a better price in euro, but in USD.
It's converting
you know,
over from euro.
I guess
Maybe not. I don't know.
I guess that just means their currency is less inflated, but it's still like. But the Bedrock for 100 players and 10 gigabytes of RAM, $50 almost. It's like $47.
For Bedrock, that makes sense because Bedrock server hosting is a pain in the
No,
fucking
no,
ass.
they literally tiered their prices for their packages, and they have
it's Bedrock
it's
tier?
Bedrock tier, not the Bedrock version of Minecraft. I forgot that they have
Oh,
a version of Minecraft called Bedrock Edition.
that's stupid. Just go to Creeper Host.
Yes.
Or like any other.
Let's go
server hosting
compare.
Service.
Let's go to
Don't.
Creeper Host.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
We're going.
All right.
This
We're gonna
journey.
title this episode "The Gang Buys Minecraft."
I'm not gonna.
Anyway, we have a mumble server
Yeah, and
to
it's
ourselves
very
and
fun.
friends.
I haven't played on it yet.
This
You're
place
gonna.
this place offers
We'll play tonight.
offers fucking Factorio servers.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to port forward it. It runs through
Nope.
Steam.
Jesus. It's literally a scam.
If your internet speed is not good enough to host a server, that is the benefit.
But it runs through Steam. You don't run the server.
It doesn't run on your local hardware at all.
No, it runs through
It's
Steamworks.
not a peer-to-peer connection.
It's Steamworks. Steam hosts
Is
it.
that the same? Is that the same?
It's not
host that,
peer-to-peer-
Starbound uses.
I don't believe. Maybe. I guess. But I've never had
Starbound
problems
hosting
with
is
Starbound.
a nightmare.
Starbound, I thought you had to run your own server.
So Starbound, you had to either make your own server or you had to work with peer-to-peer
Okay,
connections
we have
through
like
Steam,
so
which
we
is
have
bad.
so we have like 20 players at maximum right now. So let's see what a server with 20 players in the
You can actually change the player size in the server and it doesn't affect your price
okay.
until a certain point.
Okay. Well,
Eventually, it's like I want more, and you're like, okay, now we have to pay you. Like if you want 1,000 players,
well, yeah.
you're gonna pay us more.
so with
Kinda.
20 players, it gives you 3 CPU cores and 2 gigabytes of RAM, which is
As default.
I guess you can't change that.
You can upgrade.
Oh, for money?
You upgrade through your host function.
Huh. This is strange. This is a strange...
How much is it charging you?
It is charging me. I'm opening up Server Miner to go look at the comparison for 20 players, 2 gigabytes. Creeper Host is more expensive.
Was it really?
Yes, it's $13
Wow.
Maybe it's just
instead
that
of 10.
Maybe it's just that it's cheaper to upgrade RAM.
It's probably the
It's-
fact that these places suck. Maybe
There's one that was like cheap.
maybe 2 gigabytes of RAM isn't worth $10 a month. If
If
it was 3 or 4, I probably would give them the benefit of the doubt. But the thing is, if I wanted to host a big server through a server host, I'd want a lot of RAM for the mods.
my budget Minecraft server host $1 a gigabyte. $1 a gigabyte.
$1 a gigabyte's
that?
a fucking steal.
But what is it referring to by gigabyte?
Like 1 gigabyte of RAM.
Oh, hold on. It is $1 a gigabyte of RAM.
That's
Why
incredible.
is it so cheap?
That's incredibly good. That's what it should be.
It has unlimited slots, DDoS protection, unmetered enterprise grade SSDs, DDR4 RAM. That's good RAM. Why is it so cheap?
Because they realize that they've just undersold it, so now everyone will go to them.
Maybe. It also has mod pack
Like,
host.
out of all, yeah, with mod packs, with that kind of deal, I will go to that 100% over every, what was that one?
This is called pebblehost.com.
Pebble. Pebble funny.
Where's
You shouldn't
Fred
have to pay extra
Flintstone?
for basic features is their tagline.
Yeah, you shouldn't. That's
Wow.
correct, Pebble Host. This is
Yeah.
how, wow, for the first time in my life, capitalism has did it. They did it.
Well, this is supposed to be what capitalism
We
works.
figured it out.
People don't normally do this. This is why they're weird. 'Cause I guess it's because like they don't have Probably because they don't like keep inactive servers running.
Yeah, you
Like,
probably
there's gotta be
have to
something about how they do
you
their
probably have to
hardware.
turn it on like Aternos.
24/7 Discord storage, unmetered
Yeah.
unmetered storage. What does that mean here? 3-day refund policy, free subdomain creator. Subdomain creator?
What are you people
Free?
fucking talking about?
Custom game control panel.
This
is
is
good.
This is,
I'm
this
just
is
What-
the
what does-
equivalent
what does
of
this
like
mean?
walking
Good
down
content.
the street. This is the equivalent of walking down the street and there's like two guys on the curb and they're talking about what's inside their car. This is what it's like.
maybe it's because a lot of the other server hosts have, like,
I got
a trial
fucking
free
8
version.
HP. I got 800 HP. I got the fucking
Okay,
shiny
listen.
piston and like a racing
Listen.
radiator and like I got
So-
the quad carburetor and it's like what the fuck are you on
Alex.
about?
I think what the reason why they might be able to sell it this cheap is they don't have a version of server hosting that is like a free trial version. They don't waste their domain space on free trial hosting.
Pretty epic.
Yeah, there's a lot of the other ones that are more expensive, I've noticed, have, like, you can have a free trial where it runs for 2 hours, and then we shut it off. I'm just like, why?
It's
Yeah.
so weird.
But, oh, I see. It's more expensive to have a one-click mod pack installation thing. That's why. Is you have to pay extra for, having a mod pack installer thing automatically. It's like $2 a gigabyte instead. Wow, this is a fucking steal, huh?
Wow.
Oh, I see why none of these are US locations.
No, you can get
Their servers don't host in the United States.
Yeah, they're in Canada and they're in France.
That's not really bad, although that could be bad for connection.
For
All right, that's why they're not US based.
Canada shouldn't be bad, honestly.
That's why they're so cheap, is they're not US based, so they don't have to contend with US whatevers.
They went to the only place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism, space, by spacing.
Space.
Fuck America.
I mean, technically it is space because we bounce. You know, you get it.
I
Anyway.
finally closed the
No.
tab
No,
on
I don't.
Minecraft servers.
Do you get
like
it?
closing a book to
Do you
move
not
on
get it?
with our life. And the first thing I see is I just see a PNG that's just a bunch of like giant like bells like in bell towers. And there's just meme text that says, "Go ahead, go to the bell factory since you want to act like a ding dong." Anyway,
That's the best thing that's been said in the past 13 minutes.
when I finish Salmon Max and I struggle with what I'm gonna play next, like, cause I want to play something with a story as a start and a finish. Cause I did that, like, I did Paper. I still never finished the Zelda randomizer, but honestly, I don't give a fuck. I was at the end. We all know what happens at the end.
I thought
fight
you
a big
finished it.
Nope. I got to the end, I think. I had to do like bosses and dungeons and shit, and I was like, I sailed the season, had my fun. I was a time waster.
I'll do an Ocarina of Time randomizer to fill the void at some
It
point.
was a waste of time to get to Salmon Max was the point. I needed something that I could drop as soon as Salmon Max dropped. But when I finish Salmon Max, season 2 doesn't have a remaster yet, so I need to find a new game. Before all of this was a Paper Mario Color Splash.
I've been thinking about streaming Hypnospace Outlaw.
That's a good game.
I need to
a good
find a
one.
day to do it.
It's a pretty good game.
Just pick a day.
I
Pretty
know.
good. But yeah,
My
the,
Anyone will
schedule
watch it.
the other
changes.
thing,
Just do it like at afternoon. You're good.
Yeah.
I think that my time filler until I find something narrative or something to play is I'm probably going to play in the Minecraft server. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be fun.
You say filler, that's probably just what's going to replace it, and that's what you're going to do. Cause
I'm not
going
going to become a explicit Minecraft streamer, and I probably won't want to stream me playing Minecraft the whole time. Like, I like playing Minecraft alone for a large majority of the time because I like to just listen to a podcast or something. But, what else? What else, man? What's going on with
What
you
else?
guys?
What else is there except for Minecraft?
That's true. What else is there except for Minecraft?
Well, I started school.
Epic.
Oh yeah, we should
Yeah.
talk about that.
I'm
How's that
working
going?
towards a computer science degree, specifically in hardware engineering. I think
Ooh, nerd.
is my degree plan. If it has a more
Nerd.
specific title, but it's essentially hardware engineering. And currently I'm not doing any computer science stuff, and I am instead taking college courses that are like critical thinking. And because it's so expensive, I'm taking one class because that's all my financial aid can afford
Oh no.
right now.
God.
So I'm
Well,
taking
it's a
critical
start.
thinking. Yeah. Really, I just gotta figure out how to get my other school transcripts from when I was in high school and a bunch of other stuff, and I'm fine. But, you guys want to hear the cool things I learn about in critical thinking?
Yes.
No.
In critical thinking, I learned study strategies.
This is why I said
I-
no.
One of the
This is why I
strategies
said
is
no.
read the text and reread the text and
Third grade all
don't
over
reread the
again.
text,
Context
but instead think about
clues.
the text.
I had one
Not
of
that,
those.
not that basic.
I had one of
Alex, a
those
little-
fucking college prep classes for
Like to learn how to infer.
for my second semester of community college, and then I dropped out of community college while attending approximately 2 of that class.
So the thing is, I'm also learning other things in critical thinking besides college-related things.
I can hear you pushing up your glasses with your
I'm
finger.
not doing. I'm actually holding back my hairline because this is annoying me. I hate this class.
Okay.
So I learned how to answer the telephone for a company if I'm working at a company.
What?
After being a worker that's had to answer the telephone for 7 years. Not 7 years. 7 years? Hold on. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. 6 years. 6 years.
Jesus. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I love schooling.
Mm-hmm. And I have, at least the thing is that the classes are short. It's only 8 weeks. They blast through the class.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah, so it's fast, but it's boring. Eventually, they'll send me like a laptop, and I will probably use that as like a machine to either dedicate to work.
Bitcoin.
I was not going to use it for Bitcoin mining. I think Bitcoin is a waste of fucking time.
Can you imagine?
Sure is.
Can you? Yeah, Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
Can you imagine if that was the case? You're like, I'm gonna get this laptop from the school, and then I'm gonna burn it out on Bitcoin mining.
No, I was probably going to like see what its specs are and try and like. No, I was gonna use it to
Destroy
like
it.
run a Minecraft server.
You're gonna bend it over your knee, and then you're gonna snap it on its hinge.
I was probably just gonna use it for server hosting, so I don't have to use my computer for server hosting.
Pretty epic.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
If you can.
I really doubt it's gonna be bad. So bad I can't do
I
that.
mean, I'm running my
Yeah.
server right
Is-
now while we talk.
Yeah, this laptop is supposed to be for a computer science degree plan.
That's true.
Perfect for Bitcoin.
It's supposed to have minimum specifications for that kind of thing.
Man,
Perfect.
Oh,
I
yeah,
also
really
I
cool stuff.
I joke about it a lot because I hate it with a deep passion because Bitcoin has just undermined and destroyed the fucking graphics card economy forever.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get a fucking modern day graphics card without
Yeah.
shilling your lungs out.
Why does Bitcoin use GPU?
I don't know. I guess because it's the most like powerful part of PCs at this point. Like for game, like they have to be really high up there in like processing power for games.
I guess because Bitcoin is mathematics equations being solved through internet metadata. I guess GPU is the most effective way to do that fast. It's what a lot of people who do what's the kind of AI that's like learns? It's a learning AI.
I think you just solved.
Can't remember the name
I
of
think
it.
you
There's a specific term for it, but for whenever you do learning AI, if you want to run several hundred instances at the same time, you use graphic card processing units.
I love that I live with my mom, and then I have to deal with the fact that she refuses to stop being catfished. This segues into the conversation. Don't worry, but
Okay.
like she constantly is on her phone, even though she constantly rejects the idea and is like, "Why did you buy all this computer equipment? Why do you have 2 monitors? Why do you have this $1,000 computer tower? Why do you have a Chloe keyboard? That one's actually just for aesthetics because it's nice. I like mechanical keyboards." But she has a point on that one. But it was like $60. Shut up. But
Shut up, Mom.
But
I pay my bills.
Meanwhile, she's on the phone constantly and like talking. She never texts because she doesn't like typing on her phone. So she constantly is talking to her phone to send the text, voice to text. So I constantly hear the one-sided conversations, and every once in a while I'll just hear her say, "No, I won't send you a picture of my face," or "No, I won't tell you where I live," or "No, I won't tell you this information that's critical to you. It's phishing." And then at one point she was, I don't know why, at one point she asked me, like, how long is a flight from New York to here? And I was like, oh
my God.
no. And then like also I was asked, and this is what brought us here, is she asked me what Bitcoin was because some dude was trying to get her to invest her money into Bitcoin for him.
What?
Is what I can assume because I only hear one side of the conversation sometimes. I have begged.
Your mother is a freak.
I have begged this woman. I have begged this woman to please stop. And she is aware of what it is. She's aware that they're phishing scams and they're trying to like get her attention, but she's just lonely and bored, so she plays along with it because she's interacting with what she thinks is a human being and probably a bot.
Oh,
and I'm
that's
like,
really
I'm
sad.
like, you have 1 million people on Facebook. You have friends and family, but you don't want to go anywhere. And it's a pandemic, this was happening before the pandemic, which is why I'm saying you could go places. But nowadays it's a problem, which has escalated the communicating with strange men online because she's like, I don't have a husband and now I'm fucking lonely. So I'm going to be a 60-year-old woman that's getting catfished. I'm like, one day I'm going to go to my bank account and it's going to say I owe them $1,000 because my account's connected to hers. And then I'm gonna be in deep doo-doo.
Make yourself a separate bank account,
I plan to, but if that ever happens, the first thing I'm gonna do is I am just gonna throw her phone in the oven.
Okay.
I'm gonna melt her phone,
That's
and then I'm
valid.
gonna give her a rotary phone, and then that's all she gets anymore.
Yeah, and then they'll call her and ask her for her credit card number.
Yep, we don't have a
Exactly.
landline anymore. That's the joke. It's just it's just a phone that doesn't work or function. It's not even plugged in.
Like, smartphone attachments that are rotary phones?
I don't. You guys know about Flesh Phone?
What?
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Is
That's
it
what I
a
think it
skin
is,
phone
Alex.
or is it a flashlight?
Alex, please
I'm
stop.
I'm typing.
What is this?
A mobile device covered in human skin. It's
I'm sorry.
it's a weird
What the fuck
it's a
is
weird
this
fucking
music?
like skin for your phone that has like it like knows what you're doing to it.
Why? Oh, hold up. Why does he rub
This
it like
is-
that?
This is awful.
This is
Like it
weird
can
already.
like track you tactilely.
Why?
This is like this is like Cronenberg
I don't
dystopia.
like that.
This sucks.
Actually, it's not a bad concept. So here's the thing.
It's innovative, but I
the
don't
thing
like
with the
it.
skin is that it's not actual human skin, obviously.
Well,
No,
yeah.
can you imagine if it was?
But
Imagine
it's
if
an
it
interesting
was.
test on
Haptic.
haptic nerve-based feedback.
Yes, but it didn't need to
where
look
you
like
created
skin. God, there's a shot. It
It
there's
could
a
have been
shot.
purple.
By the way, you can just type in you can just type in
It
flesh
could've been
phone
made
on
out of
YouTube.
Play-Doh.
to
We'll
find
tweet
it.
it.
But you can
We'll tweet
just
it
type
on our,
flesh phone
Twitter.
into YouTube. It's the first result. It's a man. The man is holding a skin brick. You'll see it. But at like 1:15 in the video, they are playing with it like as a joystick fucking replacement, and he's like digging his finger into the skin, and it looks fucking awful.
Ew.
I think it's a really cool test of
I
technology.
don't like the idea of
think as
human
well.
skin phone.
I just kind of wish it was like purple.
Oh,
gotta
at
be like
fucking
Play-Doh or
at
something.
at 1
It's
minute
gotta be more
30,
playful.
you can see what it's doing to a virtual avatar, and he pinches the skin, and then the avatar gets mad at him.
Oh,
It's a good, interesting test
What
of
the
like
fuck?
bot AI.
okay,
reacting
yeah,
like
because
that.
towards the end they like put it on a robot,
Yeah.
which shows some stuff, but it still looks like hunks of skin.
It's just silicone.
I
It's
got
the same
so
shit
mad.
fleshlights are made out of, guys.
Well, yeah, but fleshlights
pinch
are
me?
made to look like flesh.
Top comment is Vine Sauce, by the
Yes,
way.
because he played it on stream.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
I just
Vinny.
found this because he showed it on stream. Vinny Vine Sauce. He showed
Like
it on stream.
I understand what you're saying, Lily, and but there is such a visceral awfulness about just having a hunk of
It
flesh
has
being
the-
interactable
the-
instead
the
of like
skin-
appealing.
Yeah, instead of being like green or colorful and just being like a
Yeah.
weird nerve thing with like a funny tactile thing, they made it look like human skin is the problem.
Yeah, you
That's
could like
that's
appeal
actually-
to the slime
I
kind
will-
of thing.
I will explain to you why they
The
decided. to-
realistic human skin one
Oops, I
has
muted myself.
fucking veins.
Um,
It has
I will
veins
explain. I'll explain to you why.
to make me
The
upset.
reason they're doing it is because they're not actually gonna use it for their phones.
Well, yeah.
They're testing its nerve systems to put on a bot to make it look like a person.
Eh.
Giving it skin that looks like skin is the first step to making it not freak you out with the uncanny valley shit.
I
guess.
feel like it's going
It
to
is a
make it
big
worse.
part of AI and machine testing.
I feel the
No,
opposite.
it's eventually the idea. This is a common thing because I'm not necessarily saying it's the right decision. I'm saying this is what they are doing because I follow AI and robot development in a way.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing going on here is they are doing their best to try and see if they can sculpt a robot that doesn't look like a fucking freaky machine that will kill you.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest things is putting skin on a head mold looks really weird because they haven't developed anything that really looks or feels like human skin in this kind of way. Having it be that not only are they making it look like human skin by giving it like a veiny structure underneath, but actually giving it a nerve-based tactile response function is a big step into creating robots that will eventually respond and act like you would expect.
I want robots to look like robots.
People just want to fuck the robot.
A lot of people don't, actually.
I don't know.
Should've
They
made a
shouldn't.
comic
Shut
make
up,
it
shut
come,
up.
Tyler.
A lot of people think it's scary is like a robot that doesn't look like a person.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. It's
I
Like,
think it's
I
gonna
think
look
it'd be
scary
cool to
either
have
way when I'm
human-like
being executed for
robots.
thought crime in 2037. So I don't like.
I
it
don't
either
know.
way.
I want it to look like a soft bear when I die.
soft
Hugs
bear.
you and you snaps your spinal column in half
Where
with a
did-
hug.
Where was
His
I
fucking
watching?
hydraulic press arms.
Rips it out.
Oh yeah, I was watching a video on a video essay on parasocial relationships, and one of the things she brought up was a robot that is shaped to look like a baby seal.
Oh.
And it's for like it's often for like hospice care or like just people in the hospital that need some sort of friend that can't be hurt. It's kind of like animal therapy, but like you don't have to feed it, it doesn't have to poop, you can't hurt it, shit like that. And like I thought it was kind of neat to like, cause she
Like
just
a Furby.
yeah, kind of like you pet it, it makes noises, it responds to your feedback. So it's good for like, senile people who aren't going to remember to feed a cat, but they can still pet a cute little seal.
Interesting.
I got a good
Yeah,
way for
check
us.
out-
I got a good way
It's,
for us to end it, by the way. I just thought of
Let me just
Yeah, finish
find
your
the
sentence,
video because it's a very long video essay, but I think it's a very good series.
We'll post links to these. On
Yeah,
our
I
Twitter.
just want to shout her out. Yeah, Shannon Strucky, I don't know how to pronounce it. She's worked with H Bomber Guy in the past. And she has a currently 2-part series called Fake Friends on parasocial relationships. It dives into both, what we think of parasocial relationships now with like YouTubers and stuff, but also stuff like that with robots and stuff. And I think it's a very neat watch. It's like it's feature length. It's 2 hours, but it's a very, very interesting watch.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm done.
So as the final closer for us, I just wanted to say that another thing that happened while we were all gone is that the Eminem freestyle 10-minute long rap he did came out, and it's become a meme of people rhyming. And I just want to say
That rap, that freestyle's
I know,
been
but
out
it's just
for like
now
years.
taken off. And I just wanted to say before we all go that it's fun for me just to smoke a doob, plus my weed strain's got an attitude. Good night.
I hate you.
Happy New Year.